Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is O-Sheena. Thank you for being here. So today I am sharing a 2021 wrap-up, reflection, some stats, just kind of wrapping up my goals and talking about the year and things that happened and everything like that. So also Happy New Year. I am very excited for 2022 and I hope you guys had a good New Year's Eve. So 2021 was also the first year that I used a bullet journal. So this has been such a fun hobby for me to pick up. I have loved using it, and I did make a 2021 reflection page. So I'm gonna share just some stats and some interesting things from the year. So it is December 30th that I'm filming this. So I don't think I'll finish a book by tomorrow. These are probably the most accurate stats that I can have. So for the year 2021, the total amount of books that I read was 113. So for fiction and nonfiction, 102 of those were fiction, and then 11 of them were nonfiction. And I want to change that a little bit going forward. I want to read more nonfiction next year, so I'll share more about that in my goals video, which is going to be after this one. And then I don't actually keep track of like subscribers because I don't make goals for it, but I thought for this spread I would write down my current subscriber count. As of December 30th, it's 2,657, which is amazing. I had an amazing year on my channel. I grew a lot and I'm so thankful, and I've just had so much fun here. So thank you for subscribing if you have. I'm so excited to continue this and see where else I can go. I don't really have a subscriber goal going forward just because whoever wants to be here, I'm happy, and I will just continue to make these videos because I love it. So thank you so much if you have subscribed though. So now I'll go over the goals that I had for this year and whether I met them or not. So my first goal was to read 100 books, which I did. My second goal was to read 3 books over 400 pages, and I read several books, but the highest number of pages I read was Watchers by Dean Koontz. That was 715. Technically I started it in 2020, but I finished it in 2021, so I'm counting that. And then the next one is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. This is 512 pages. And then I read Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. Wow, almost forgot. And that had 480 pages. So definitely read 3 books over 400 pages. So I'm proud of that. My next goal was to read 3 new to me authors, and the 3 authors that I chose to share are Emma Lord. I read Tweet Cute this year. I'd never read Emma Lord before. And then Peter Brown, he wrote The Wild Robot, which was fun. That's a middle grade. And then Echoes Among the Stones by Jamie Jo Wright. That was my first Jamie Jo Wright book. So definitely read 3 new authors this year too. My fourth goal was to reread 12 books, and I just barely made this one. I think I read 13, but I'll just quickly run through them. I read The Pivot Point Duology, so that's 2 books by Casey West, My Stubborn Heart by Becky Wade, On the Fence by Casey West, P.S. I Like You by Casey West, Holes by Louis Sachar, My Foolish Heart by Susan May Warren, Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis, Stay With Me by Becky Wade, Chance of Loving You, which is a novella collection, Submerged and Shattered by Dani Petrie, My Hope Next Door by Tammy L. Gray, and then The White Christmas Inn by Colleen Wright. And then my last goal was to read my must-reads list. I always make a short list of books that I am telling myself I must read in the new year because I just want them off my TBR. And I kind of epically failed on this one, but anyways. So the first one was to read a Francine Rivers book, which I did. I read The Scarlet Thread in the summer, so that was good. And then the next one was to read a Charles Martin book, which is They Turned the World Upside Down. I read that book. And then the rest of them I didn't read. The next was Cordelia's Honor, didn't touch it. An Irene Hannon book, didn't. Lynette Eason, I could kind of say that's true because I read a short story by her in a novella collection, so maybe I could say that I did read from her. And then the last one was to read a John Grisham book, which I did not. So, oh well, you know, normally I'm pretty good at reading my must-reads, but I think I picked goals that weren't realistic. I don't know. So to reflect further, some highlights from the year, I really tried to review every book that I read on Goodreads, so I continued to do that. I'm proud of myself. I really enjoy writing short little reviews. They're not like, you know, academic or that great, but just my first quick thoughts on each book that I read. I'm doing that on Goodreads, so that's been good. As you can see, I only painted one hand. Got sidetracked, and then I was like, well, it is what it is. So just pretend, you know, that they match. Another thing, I really tried to be an active commenter on other people's videos this year. So there's some people that it's so easy to just watch their video and then click to the next one and not comment, but I've tried to make a conscious effort that if I have anything I could possibly say about the person or to the person, I want to comment it, because I know that comments really make a difference and they really uplift the creators. So I know that for myself, I love checking my comments. I love reading them. I've also been responding to all of my comments this year, and it's just something that like makes the community more real and together. So I really enjoyed doing that. I also did a lot of videos this year kind of compiling recommendations, and those videos do really well, especially my Christian recommendation videos. I know that's kind of what I'm known for, and I'm not mad about it. I love Christian books, and you know, specifically Christian romance is kind of the theme of my channel, and I'm so okay with that. And so it's been really fun making all those videos, and I have lots more planned in the works, and I just have really enjoyed sharing all of the good books that I have read, and also sharing my faith more on this channel. I made a couple of faith videos this year that are really important to me, and they're quite personal, but I'm so thankful that I have commenters and subscribers that I know I can be honest with, and you guys are so supportive, and like you pray for me, and I just appreciate it so much, and I really appreciate just everything that you guys do for me, even if it's just watching. This channel helped me get through a really tough time in my life. In the spring, I was going through a pretty tough mental health state that I hadn't experienced before in that way, and having this channel was a bright light in my life, and it really helped me get through. So thank you. Thank you for watching and commenting such kind things. And then for all of the subscribers that have sent me books through my Amazon wish list, or even authors that reached out and sent me their books, I really appreciate it. I know that it's not easy, and money is a thing that like is hard for people, and so the fact that you would be generous to me with your money means a lot to me, and I just really appreciate it. And I want you to know that I never expect anything from you, but the fact that you give it anyways, it just really shows how kind you are. And yeah, I just really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm kind of just gushing here, but really like this place matters to me a lot, and it's such a big part of my life now, and I love it. So I'm also gonna link a couple of my favorite videos that I made over the year. I made a lot of reading vlogs this year, sharing more of my life, and that has been fun. I'm still like figuring out the style that I want to have with those. Sometimes they feel like just, you know, eclectic and not that great to watch, but I'm figuring it out, you know. I've learned new editing things. I'm still like, you know, figuring out how to make my videos better quality, and yeah, I just appreciate you guys sticking around for all of that. I think that's everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me. I hope you have a great year, and I'll see you in my next video. It's going to be my 2022 goals, so excited about that. I'll see you then.